So I've been learning some skills from my friend Dread Pirate Doug, and I have been tucking on this guy's ship for hours. He doesn't even know. What an idiot! Hey, you beautiful buccaneers, Falcore here. So you're probably wondering how I got here, and you're probably wondering what I'm currently floating on. And you're probably wondering why people say happy as a clam, when a clam is literally a sphincter that spends its life in a dark shell festering in fish poop. Or maybe that's just me. Not that I fester in fish poop. I mean, I wonder what would... Oh, forget it. So in its present state, the game has 3 vessels we can sail in. The Majestic Galleon, the Toxic Brigantine, and the Fort Stealing Sloop. We also have the Rowboat 2, but you can't sail in that, so shut up. A lot of people have been going wild for a new ship type in the game, and although a larger vessel like a frigate or a man of war, even though a man of war isn't actually a type of vessel, but let's not go into that. It seems like a great idea, but personally in the game's current state, I don't think a larger man vessel would be beneficial for the game's state at all, for both technical and of course, obvious reasons. So we've all been in this situation. You're merrily doing your own thing in the game, maybe a fort, and along comes a ship to ruin your fun. 9 times out of 10, this ship is usually manned by a pirate tryhard who gets obliterated by you and your crew within the first 4 minutes of the encounter. Now, some people would tuck tail and admit defeat after this, but as we all know, some people's egos are just a little bit too inflated, and they come back for more, and more, and more, and more. You see, the problem is in this game, when a crew is sunk, no matter where they are on the map, if they know your location, it's just a simple case of drop sails and go. And they are back with you within 5 minutes. If this was an easily matched situation, it would be a fun encounter, but in most cases, it is not. This player will continue to harass and die. At first, this is a hilarious moment, but after 3 hours, it becomes a nuisance. Like trying to figure out how happy as a clam makes any sense. No, really, why? It's literally a butt muscle that lives in poop. Why is it happy? This game offers no death penalty other than being warped to stone throwing distance in most cases and making the continual efforts of a tryhard seem much more appealing. A death penalty is something this game needs more than ever. A system in place that makes a player think twice before running back to get his sweet revenge would not only offer a low incentive for those tryhards, but would also offer a much more emergent feeling to the game that is currently in place. So here's my idea. When sailing around the ocean, no matter the reason, if your ship suddenly succumbs to the wrath of physics and plunges to the depths, you are first spawned with a new stocked shiny ship. Just like before, happy as a clam. God damn it! The second time your ship sinks, you are once again warped and spawned with a new ship, except this time your barrel stock is reduced by half and your ship is severely damaged, meaning you'll have to use those precious planks just to fix your ship up, and with only a handful of cannonballs, you're less likely to want to go play Captain Jack Stain. And after your 3rd attempt, if your ship sinks once more, you are respawned with this. A shiny new vessel to the seas. The completely laughable and somewhat adorable RAFT. The RAFT will be a fully controllable vessel which you and your crew can spawn on, but has no inventory storage, no weapons, and moves along at a slow speed. In order to get your chosen vessel back, you'll have to sail with your crew on this plank bucket to the nearest outpost, where a shipwright will kindly give you your ship back after laughing in your face. A system in place like this would not only be a pretty cool and emergent way to offer a death penalty, but it would also make a crew think twice about their tactics before engaging in certain situations. No longer would your vessel be a floating arena of cannon fodder. You'd have to respect it, look after it, massage its ankles after a hard day's work, twiddle its nipples and stuff. Rafts could also be a rare spawn dotted around the lands for crews who fancy a little multi-vessel sabotage. Expanding on this further, rafts could also be a selectable ship which come with a host of commendations, such as complete an Athena on a raft, sink a skeleton ship on a raft, defeat the Kraken on a raft, and lies. But I bet you're all asking the question, what if your raft sinks? Well, then you spawn with armbands.
I'm so happy.
Shut the f up, Clam!